Those coming up in just a little bit. But now let's talk about pie, because who doesn't like to talk about pie? But you know, as much as I love hot, delicious pie, whether it is, you know, a delicious dinner pie or a dessert pie, I'm not getting in the kitchen and heating up the oven and making a large pie. Well, that's why we love Holstein, because they give us the ability to make little personal, we call them fun pies. And you can do that ×2 with their 760-watt automatic fun pie maker. Now this is $10 off, so that means this is only $19.95, and you are gonna have so much fun with this this spring and this summer for sure. Carrie Miletto is joining us. You can choose between the black and the red, by the way. What did you make?
Oh, you were talking about taxes, and all of a sudden I felt like frustration and everything else, and I said, you know what makes me feel better after that? Pie. Right? So maybe you need to think ahead for next week, okay? So what I love about the Holstein pie maker is that in a matter of 2 minutes to warm up and 7 minutes to cook, you have a perfectly cooked personal size pie ready to go. It's less time than it would take for your oven to even prep.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
And summer's around the corner. Who wants to turn their oven on, right?
Yeah, exactly. So being able to do this, it's nice, it's small, it's convenient, and the thing about it is, now we got a little fancy with this pie. I was just talking with Joelle beforehand. So what we did is we laid our top on it, and then we got a little fancy smancy, so you can do a little lattice work. But here's our cherry pie, which, you know, doesn't get more American than that, unless it's apple pie, which is our other pie over here. So you can go ahead and put out your ice cream and make it a la mode and have a good time. But again, 7 minutes is all it took. So being able to make these perfectly sized, proportioned, yummy, perfect pies, it just doesn't get any better than that. So let me show you how easy, because look, I can come over here, I'm gonna do a quick wipe, and we are ready to go again. These are non-stick top and bottom, which means nothing's gonna stick to it, really. So you're gonna take your pies out, you're gonna go, I mean, it's really as simple as that.
We see what you're saying.
I know, it's like, it's pretty clear. I like products like that. It makes life much easier to explain. So we're gonna put our bottoms in. Now this is a pie dough that I get in the frozen food section at the supermarket.
Already made up.
Already made, and all you do is cut them, and we're even providing for you the cutter to do that. So I'm gonna put the pie filling in. You can get your pie filling in a can and do it straight from the store, or you can make your own pie filling. It's there's a lot of recipes out there, so if you have, like, you know, your own access to your own apples maybe, or you have your own peaches and things like that, absolutely, it makes it even more delicious to do it like that. So all you do is put your filling in and then put your tops on just like this. The maker is gonna do the rest. So now when I close this is the hardest part of this entire process. Close it, lock it. That's it. You're just gonna let this go for about 7 minutes. You're gonna come back. You can come over at any time, so if you wanna make them a little more well done, a little less well done, that's entirely up to you. But in about 7 minutes, we're gonna come back and show these pies, and you're gonna go, wow, because we just did it.
7 minutes to fresh, delicious pie. This is the only airing of the day with our final quantity available. It will come back. It'll be $10 more when it comes back. So I love fresh, homemade deliciousness. I love no fuss and no big mess of heating up the oven. And I like that you can make something different every single night, right?
Every single
What did you make here?
So these are our pot pies. So if you're looking for a way, you know, dinner got rushed, you were late at work, you wanted to make something ahead of time that you could freeze and then have available so you could just pull it out and make it, make these pot pies in advance. No leftovers ever go to waste, because with this, you can reuse your chicken or your steak or any of the meats that you've eaten, ground beef even. We're gonna do one with ground beef in a moment. But I mentioned while you're tasting that it comes with the cutter. So if you get that pie crust from the frozen food section, or you make it yourself, we've given you the cutter. So the one side is the bottom, so you just do it just like this. So that's the larger piece is gonna be the bottom. Then you flip this over and you do the other side, and that's your top. So you see how it's a little bit smaller. So once you've done that, you can then get creative. We've actually done pies, which I'm gonna do one right now, where I don't use a top. So at the holidays, I've done pecan pies and pumpkin pies where I actually leave the top off and they come out
topless. You're gonna go topless with the pies?
Perfect, yes! Do it. It's best with pumpkin.
This is the most delicious pot pie, chicken pot pie. If you've ever had the ones just in the box, they don't even hold a candle. There's no comparison to this. I like that you can use something that is pre-made. You can use leftovers that you already have in your refrigerator, right?
Such a great idea, yes. So Okay, I've done the pot pies a lot with you guys, but we wanted to come up with something new. So I am doing a shepherd's pie. So actually taking all the stuff, so our ground meat and our, carrots, and we did peas and corn in this one. But then I'm gonna finish it off by topping it with my potatoes. So instead of using the top, the pie crust top, I'm gonna use a potato top. So I kind of just put a scoop there, and then I spread it across. Now that is gonna crust up and rise up, which is incredible. So what happens when you have this is you get creative. You start thinking about, well, what could I put in a pie? The answer is just about anything, by the way. And as soon as I close this, it's already sizzling and it's cooking those potatoes at the top. But we had someone the other day that told me about a taco. She did a taco pie. You could do a mac and cheese pie. And then if you really want to make it interesting, put some lobster in that mac and cheese, or put, anything that you want to do. This is really up to your imagination. You're just making it into a pie.
So are we letting it heat up?
2 minutes to heat up. So you plug it in.
And we don't have to spray it with anything first?
Nope, you do not.
Okay.
That's why the nonstick is there. If you want to, you can, but you do not have to. So.
And then on average, it's about 7 minutes?
On 7 minutes, okay. And then you're gonna keep an eye on it. The only ones that I feel take a little bit longer are the ones with egg. So when you have egg in it, give it like another minute or so. Sometimes I do up to maybe 2 minutes. It all depends again on how done you want them to be.
Okay.
Usually when I'm here with you guys, some of these ones at the end of the table sit a little bit longer, but you see how they get just perfectly browned. You really can't go wrong with this. This is a great way to teach family, like so if you're working with kids or grandkids, how to start getting into cooking and really enjoying different recipes and putting different ingredients in. These are egg sandwiches. So in the morning, you can put out all your ingredients, kind of like on a buffet line type idea. And then everyone can put what they want in their egg pie. And I think this beats a drive-through any day.
Oh my gosh.
Because you know what you're putting into it. You're cooking it on the spot, so it can't get any fresher than that. And please notice, right? I just took those pies out, and aside from maybe a few crumbs, it is pretty clean.
It's ready to go.
I like appliances like that. I don't know about you, but you could show me the coolest thing. I use it once, it's hard to clean, it's gone. Like I never take it back out again because it was too difficult. With this, a simple wipe once it's cooled off, and you are ready for your next time to go.
That's the red. We have the black. Red is going to be your most limited. This is limited across the board. This is the only planned airing of the day because we're expecting them all to go. So if you are on the line, we have one for you, and you get to try it for 30 days for $9.98. Think about the money you'll save when you're not going through drive-through, because you are going to be able to make something quick and easy that's individual to everyone, because the kids, someone likes this and somebody doesn't like the carrots, so don't put the carrots in that, and so on and so forth. Absolutely. I love that this is on a price break for you, that you can get it for under $20. Bear with us for the ordering process. I understand that we are very busy, but what an incredible value for you. I mean, imagine just the time and money you'll save not heating up your house by heating up your oven this summer. Denise in Florida, welcome into HSN. Hi. How are you today?
Hi, how are you?
We are wonderful. What are you shopping for today?
I already got the pie maker, so I was calling in to tell you it is the best gadget ever invented for the kitchen.
Oh, I love it. Tell us why, Denise.
I work a lot of hours, and I have a high-stress job, and I got mine like about a month before Thanksgiving. By Thanksgiving, I had made, for Thanksgiving, 18 pies.
Get out.
I love it.
So we had blueberry pie, we had homemade apple pie, we had pumpkin pie, and I love to experiment. My favorite, I make a cannoli cream, and I put that at the bottom, and then I fill the top with like the frozen pie cherries.
Oh, wow.
And put the top on, and it's like a cherry cream pie that you have never, ever had before.
That sounds delicious, Denise.
It is so good, and it just really makes life easy because, like you said, they're easy to clean, it's easy to store, it's quick. I can save leftovers from, say, 2 different evenings. And then on like evening 3, I always keep pie crusts in, the store-bought pie crusts now.
There you go.
Because you just cut out a pie crust, take your leftovers, and if you have like any of the canned creamed soups, you just make pot pie with all of your leftovers. So if someone wants beef, you have it from 2 nights ago. If someone wants chicken, you have it from last night. And you can just do it on the fly. If my grandson shows up for breakfast, I can make him the egg pies. So everybody gets pie now.
Denise, I need you here.
I was going to say.
That I am on to help me.
Can I get a chair? Because I'm just going to sit down and let Denise. Just talk about everything. Because that is exactly what, and I love that you said, was it 16 or 18 pies that you've made? All of these different pies. If they were huge.
For Thanksgiving.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. If they were huge full pies, we would never do that.
Oh, once you begin, it truly is fun because it goes
really
so
is.
quick. And then you're just like, okay, ooh, what else can I do? What else can I do?
Have you tried a pizza pie, Denise? Have you tried the pizza pie?
Yes, I have. Me personally, I made the mistake. I'm not a pepperoni eater. I put pepperoni in it.
Oh, well, don't do that.
Oh, well,
But
yes.
my grandson likes them that way. So
You could do
that works for
sausage,
me.
or you could do like just maybe a veggie pizza pie. You could do that too. Sure thing.
Well, everyone can do their own because you have 2 separate reservoirs in there. Denise, thank you so much. What a wonderful
you're
call.
welcome.
Thrilled for you. All right, thanks for being a part of our show. All right, well, like I said, if you're on the line, we have one for you. I'm going to try the pizza.
The pizza pie is really amazing because if you know that frozen kind that you get, tons of preservatives, tons of things in that, you can't control the ingredients. With this, you can. I wanted to point out while my others are finishing, and I'm hoping they get done in time. This one, okay, it's going to sound weird for a second. Okay. Bear with me. It's a cheeseburger pie.
That doesn't
so we
sound
actually did ground beef,
awesome.
we did cheese, and we did pickles and ketchup.
My God.
So it's like a burger, but on a pie, you guys. So this was our new invention. It is absolutely ridiculously delicious. Please try. And I want to see how this one's coming. Let's see. Okay, so, well, let's see. Oh, I forgot to put a top on that one. That's hilarious. Okay, so this one, look at the sizzle. There was our, wait for it, biscuits and gravy pie. What? So there's no top on this. What this actually is it's a biscuit, and then it has the actual inside is the gravy and the meat in there, and the sausage and onion.